everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you the parts of the flag and also how to do drop spins on the right and left side. So this entire thing is called the flag. The fabric is called the silk, and then this metal is called the pole. From there you have the top crutch tip, you have the bottom crutch tip, and then you also have the tab, which is the tape that holds the silk onto the pole. From there you have the bottom tape and the top tape. This splits the exposed pole into thirds. And then underneath the silk that you can't see but you can feel, there's a top tape and a bottom tape that splits this half into thirds. So the purpose of why you need to know the parts of the flag is if I'm teaching choreography and I say your left hand needs to be on bottom tape, you'll know that your left hand goes on bottom tape. So if we're going to be doing right drop spins, the first thing you have to do is go to right shoulder, which is right here. So my right hand is on the tab and my left hand is on the bottom crutch tip, like so, and my left hand is about hip level. So this is a strong right shoulder. My feet are in second, my elbows are boxed out. You'll be noticing a trend about me always saying box out your elbows, very important. So to do a drop spin, we will count off 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll be flat at about belly button hip. Kind of depends how tall you are. This is and. So all I did was my left hand let go and my right hand brought the silk as it rotated halfway. So this is 8 and. 1 is going to be your silk straight up and down. My left hand came and grabbed underneath my right hand and both of my thumbs are down. So we are back up at a strong right shoulder. From here we will say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You always grab on the counts. Or if I'm clapping, you would grab on the claps, right? So my left hand went underneath my right hand, both of my thumbs are down, very important. From here, we will go 1 and, which is flat again, and all I did was let go with my right hand and rotated with my left. 2 is straight up and down with the silk up, and my right hand comes under, grabs underneath my left hand, thumbs up. So if you notice, you will always grab under, and your thumbs will always point up if the silk is up or down if the silk is down. So from right shoulder again, we're just going to do 2 drop spins. Okay, so we'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2. In practice, we will not be doing the ands. It's just so you're aware of where your spin spot should be. You should always be spinning at around belly button level, and my thumbs are always down, up, and I'm always grabbing underneath. Another important thing to think about when you're doing drop spins is it's only in your wrists. I am not moving my entire arm, it is just in my wrists. If you're doing this is called chicken wings. Do you see it? First of all, it's hard to do, but it's making my flag go up and down out of my spin spot, and I'm moving my arms all around. That's gonna tire me out really quickly. So the less movement in the arms, the more you can do and the more control you have. Okay, so that was facing you. If I face away, I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So my silk is going to my left every time because my right hand is on top. Yes? So if I'm doing it quickly, I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. My thumbs are down, and I grabbed underneath. 2, I grabbed underneath, but now my thumbs are up. Your thumbs are always pointing to the silk. All right, so in practice quickly, facing away from you, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. So to complete the drop spin exercise, we will be doing something called a drop stop or a drop lock. You may hear it either way. So all this is you're gonna put your silk down, my right hand lets go, and my left hand is also going to let go and re-grab at top tape in the silk, and my right hand is going to re-grab on tab like that. It's a tiny, tiny little flip. You don't need any type of height or anything. All you're doing is letting go and re-grabbing. And remember the box out elbows. Yes, no one wants to see this. So I drop on tab, re-grab tab, and quickly re-grab up here. If you're having difficulty reaching the top tape, a good thing to think about is to reach for the crutch tip, in which case you'll probably end up where you need to be. All right, so if I'm doing it in front of drop spins, we'll do 10 drop spins and a drop lock. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop lock. If you want to think about it in counts, it'd be 10 drop spins, 11, 12, because 11 would be drop, 12 would be stop. But at U-High, we will always verbalize drop, stop. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, drop, stop. Okay, so now we are going to do drop spins on the left side. So we're going to go to left shoulder, which means my left hand is at the tab, and my right hand is on the bottom crutch tip. Again, about hip height, kind of depends how tall you are. So now that my left hand is on top, it's the same thing as right drop spins, but the opposite direction. So my silk is going to go to my right this way. Alrighty, so the ands and the counts and everything else are the exact same. It's just your flag is rotating the opposite direction. So very quickly we'll go through the ands and counts. So we say 5, 6, 7, 8, and same thing about belly button, hip, grab, 1. My right hand comes underneath, thumbs are pointing down. From here, my left hand lets go, twist to and then up for 2. My left hand grabs underneath, and now my thumbs are both pointing up. Same thing, grabbing underneath with my thumbs down, grabbing straight up, underneath with my thumbs up. You have to make sure that when you are grabbing, you're grabbing at the straight up and down, and you're not grabbing at an angle. Very important. Also need to make sure that you're grabbing on the counts or the claps, depending on what we're using. So if I'm facing away from you, we would say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Alrighty, so we also will do a drop stop / drop lock on the left side. Same thing as the right side. We're going to drop into our right hand, and my left hand lets go. My right hand is going to re-grab on top tape. My left hand is going to come in on the tab, like that. So now my right hand box out on top tape and on tab. Doing it again. We will go drop, stop. Alrighty. So if I do 10 drop spins with a drop lock, we'll say 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop, stop.